So I decided to go grab a bite to eat. I don't know if you hear me now. I decided to go grab a bite to eat because it's been a minute since I've taken myself out by myself, like a solo date. And when I say this food is oh my god, like, I mean heaven. It was definitely worth the, I think, $22 I spent on it. I don't know where to look at the screen or the camera. Just trying to get used to that again. But I feel like I need to start doing this more often. And this place right here is definitely going to be a staple. It's not too far from my house. It's very quiet. It's until, of course, social media start hyping it up because it is a new restaurant in this area. And I have the pleasure of reading this amazing book, The Art of Laziness. Highly recommend. Like, I just started this like 2 days ago. It's really a quick read, but I would definitely read it again. It's one of those books that you can kind of read when you kind of feel yourself like off track, or like just neglecting like your routine, or just feeling lazy, like the book title says. So, but let me finish my food. I'm gonna tell you how crazy this is. So I'm over here stuffing my mouth, and the part that I get to is what is it? It's a concept taken from Zen Buddhism, and it's called Hara Hachibu. I'm probably saying that wrong, but this means to stop eating after you're 80% full. If you eat too much, you're more likely to feel lazy. This happens to people all the time. Once they eat their lunch, they start to feel tired because the body tries to digest all the food they ate. They start to feel sleepy and have no energy to work, preferring to procrastinate until they feel more alert. In black people words, you get diabetes, Then I go on to the next part because after this, I planned on going for a walk. Because I bought me a little weighted vest. But the next one is called Shinrin Yoku. Shinrin in Japanese means forest, and Yoku means to bathe. This simple philosophy implies that one should spend more time in nature. Spending time in nature in a natural surrounding is the best way to deal with stress. So whenever things are getting on top of you or you feel overwhelmed, go for a walk in nature. Now, I'm not feeling overwhelmed, but that's my sign to pack this food up, eat it later, so I can make it to my walk. Because if I keep eating this, I'm going home and going to sleep for sure. So yeah. I'm sorry. Did you hold it like you did? Yeah. How did it feel? It still kind of hurt, but it felt better. Like when I hold it like this, it made me like you go forward. Yeah. The heavier it is, it's like it hurt my shoulder. Like it's more. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what either way hurt.
Oh yeah. A good way to do them, you either put it right here on the strap and hold it like this.
Oh, don't put the bar. Oh, the bar.
Yeah. Or if you're gonna put the bar, put it back more on your shoulder. it's like real.
That's what hurt.
Okay. So then when you get ready to jump them off, you can jump them off here. You see what I'm saying?
Here, let me help you. You do it, and then. That was cute.
Well, I made you something today.
Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. He loves picking out flowers. Come on, Nolan. That's not funny.
This you could just plant in the ground. It's marigolds. I'm just gonna give it a cut.
It's hot. What did you play? What did you play? Yeah, you're pretty good at puzzles.
It's a mashing puzzle. What? What how to say letter?
Is it the number puzzle?
Yeah, how do you?
Because I saw it on the app. Yeah. You know how they take pictures of y'all? Huh? Yeah, they post the pictures of y'all on the app so the parents can see how to see. Yeah.
Do you go to the park?
Not today, baby. The pollen is really bad.
Huh?
So not today. The pollen is really bad outside.
What's pollen?
You see all the yellow stuff that's all on mommy card and all on the ground? Yeah, that stuff isn't good for mommy.
And it's on your window?
When you have allergies, it make your eyes itch, your nose itch, your throat itch, everything. Make you sneeze.
Pollen.
Huh?
Little thing?
Yeah, like yellow powder.
But little milk powder?
I said yellow powder. It looks like yellow powder.
What is it?
How can I explain this?
Hurry up, you two! Hey, can you guys help me today?
Oh, the other aliens.
You heal my neck. did on Mama's shelf. Mom.
Where's your dirty clothes at, Mama?
Yeah.
Your dirty clothes at?
Dirty.
Wash my face. What's up, baby?
When you gave me, I bit on my lips.
You put your lips? Okay. That's fine.
So
Nola, what's wrong with your lips? Boy, if you don't rub that stuff in. Rub it in. That wasn't for you. I told you to wait. You gotta learn how to listen.
I share with Noah.
But that's no. I told him to wait. You don't go against what I say. You understand? I almost forgot that I was supposed to be vlogging. I guess this is very important to vlog. Because today is not the day for me. Like, I am feeling very discouraged, very emotional. What's that? Oh, notification. I'm feeling discouraged when it comes to my fitness because I'm seeing the gains in my glutes, in my legs, like quads, my back, my arms, my shoulders, but I'm not seeing it in my midsection. I'm trying to figure out, like, what am I doing wrong? And it's like part of me want to get a trainer, but part of me I don't, because I don't know. I feel like so many people put that title in front of their names, that trainer title, but they don't really actually dissect each individual person, and that's what I want. I want you to not just give me the same workout plan and meal plan that you gave 100 other people. I want something catered to me. I want you to be able to look at my body and tell what I need to do, what I don't need to do, what I need to eat. Like, ask me what my diet currently is, any supplements that I'm currently taking. Like, that's what I want. And I don't need the kind of trainer who is going to try to be calling me, making sure I get up or asking me why I didn't make it to the gym, stuff like that. I don't need that, because I have the drive to go to the gym. I love going to the gym. But when you don't see progress in the areas that you are more insecure about, I think that's when it gets discouraging. Who is calling me? Hold on. Okay. That's when it gets discouraging or whatever. And that's where I am. I'm just like, and I realize I may have that diastasis. I cannot say that word. Like, I look it up and hear how it's pronounced, but when it's time to use it, I mess it up. But DR, I see it's referred to DR as well. It's when you have like abdominal separation, and I get that bulge and I'm working out. So I'm realizing that it's certain exercises not to do, certain exercises to do, but it's like you want to make sure you're doing the exercises correctly, because if you're not doing it correctly, then it can cause it to separate even more. So it's like, oh my goodness. And then a lot of trainers don't even know about DR. A lot of trainers don't even know about the female body, especially after giving birth. So that's discouraging too, because you don't want to waste your money. So yeah, that's where I am. Then on top of that, this is a rant. Then on top of that, allergies are really, really on me. So first I'm headed to Salon Century to get this Design Essentials like straightening foam, and then I'm gonna go to Sam's and get some allergy medicine. I think I'm just gonna have to start wearing my face like this to like time prevent. Make sure my glasses on and make sure I have my face up to kind of eliminate the pollen exposure, because it's really been on me. Then I have to go pick up Jace and Nolan for speech therapy. Zola already had her speech therapy this morning. I just was running kind of behind, so I did not get to record that one. So, and then later on, I didn't record anything about last night because it was so hectic. Even after that video I made, like, my day just kind of went downhill. Zola's behavior was off the chain, and so was Jace's. Jace kind of used his weight on me in front of the ABA therapist and ABA coordinator, to the point where I honestly couldn't get him off of me. Like, he didn't want me to clip his nails, and I knew he was strong, but that caught everybody off guard. Like, I had to get help get him off me. It's like, dang, he's only 10 years old. And Zola, her tantrum was like just really, really bad, and I was so overwhelmed and upset that I was nauseous. Like, I just went silent. Why is this like this truck is following me? But I just went silent. So later on, we're going to go get haircuts. I'm going to get my hair cut because the last time I got my hair colored, it was extremely over processed, and I bought some products to kind of bring it back. But I feel like once hair is over processed, like, that's just it. There's not really much you can do when it comes to that. So now I'm just going to go start cutting some of this off and just give it a little design in the back and start growing my hair back healthy. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the blonde. I love the blonde, or maybe a little skunk look. But I think I'm going to actually find a hairstylist to continuously go to and just stop doing my hair myself. Not saying that I can't do my own hair, but every now and then, you know, it doesn't go that well. And although I do have my sister who typically will help me and she guides me because she's a licensed cosmetologist, I'm just tired of doing it myself, to be honest. Yeah, I just want to sit down and be catered to. So yeah, so I'm at Salon Centric now. Gotta cover my mouth up. So alright, so I decided to wait. They did even have some in the back, but it seems like this is an entire system that you have to use, so it's not just a foam. Like, there's a sealant and everything. And I don't know too much about the rest of the product or that entire line, so I'm gonna do some more research on it to see if it's worth spending that kind of money on. But then again, I just thought about that. I have a whole keratin treatment under my sink that I have not bought because it arrived too late. So can't stay on that happens. So I'm gonna just go get my haircut, see where we're at, see if the keratin treatment is necessary, and I'll just go from there. So now I'm gonna just go ahead and go get the my allergy medicine. And this actually helps. I like this. I think I'm kind of cute too. Alright, so I got my medicine, so now I'm gonna go pick up Nolan and then Jace and then head to speech therapy. I was able to get their appointments at the same time, luckily, which helps me out a lot. But I figured I'd chit chat while I ride. I lost my complete train of thought. I trust in God, my Savior. Oh, I know I was going to talk about, I probably shouldn't go. I was going to talk about how I've been feeling lately. So I'm not sure when this video is actually going to get posted or if it gets posted, but I figured, you know, I'll just record anyway because I miss vlogging. I used to do it a while back, and it was around the time where Jace wasn't as far as he is now. Zola was she had gotten sick and she was in the hospital herself, and I think with so much going on at that time that I kind of just stopped recording. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's actually when I stopped and I never really picked it back up. Or did I? No, I actually did pick it back up. Because that summertime I was still recording. I don't know when I stopped, but I do know I lost that channel. Those videos are still on, but Google is very weird. Like, you have no way of verifying yourself. And at that time, whatever email I used was just saved on that MacBook I had, and I have no way of recovering it. So I'll be starting over from scratch. But right now, well, lately, I feel like I've been losing focus, and I've been mindlessly scrolling on social media here and there. You might get on, think you're going to be on for like 5 minutes, watch a couple of videos, and then time just passes you by so fast. And I'm realizing how mentally and physically draining social media can be. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but it will literally drain your inner battery as if you were doing physical labor. At least for me. Because by the time I realize how long I've been sitting down, and this is not often, but it's just the fact that other things could have been done. Or again, it just makes me tired. And also, I feel like, I don't know, it's like information overload. Because even if you're looking at educational things, it's just too much information coming in video after video after video, especially my algorithm. So my plan is to take a detox from social media. I've already gotten rid of Facebook. I can't stand Facebook, so I was pretty much on IG here and there, and TikTok mostly. But I am just going to take either a 30-day or 60-day detox break, and I'm leaning towards the 60 because it's more challenging. I know I can do 30 days. 60 days would be something different for me, and I love a challenge, so I think I'll do that. And then being that the salon that I was working at, it was so like literally like last minute, unfortunately it was a death in the family, long story, but not having decided if I was going to actually find another shop to work in, or if I was just going to do, you know, my clients that I currently have from my house, and just not accept any new new clients. And that's what I'm leaning towards doing. Just not accepting any new clients and focus on the clients that I have right now. And that honestly helps me with the whole social media detox, because now I don't have to post, because my clients know what my work is. They come to me, they're loyal, and you know, I don't have to feel that pressure of, oh, I gotta get on social media anyway because I need to post something. I don't have to post anything. And that kind of feels pretty good, because sometimes I can't stand having to record or post content, because you know, you have to post at a certain time on certain platforms. Like, it can be overwhelming. So that's my thing. And then also, I was feeling a little down about my midsection. I know I've had 3 kids, but I've been in a gym for a while now, so I feel like either I'm doing something wrong, or I'm eating right, or maybe I have some kind of diet, something going on, you know, sensitivity. So I'm going to, I use ChatGPT, and it's going to help me, it help me come up with a meal plan or a food list of what to avoid and what to eat. I need to turn here, yeah. And exercises to avoid and exercises to make sure I do every day, because I have to also keep in mind the diastasis recti, I'm not sure I said that right, but which is the abdominal separation. There's a lot of things that I can't do. I have to be very mindful that I'm doing it in the proper form, or it could cause even more separation. So yeah, I got overwhelmed about that. Like, I was in my feelings about that, because I put on my tights and my shoes. for a video. Alright. Alright, y'all, so I did have to cut off a little more than what I initially planned. But it's okay because it's hair to grow back and I'm used to rocking a short haircut anyway. So the back looks really cute. Can't see it now, but it's not bad. But it's something that I wanted to just talk about. Okay, slow down, Jay. I don't know why I'm so aggravated right now. I know why I'm aggravated, but I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, I know it's on my mind, but I'm trying to figure out why I'm aggravated, if that makes sense. Hopefully this workout is going to get me right. But one of the things is, hold on, I'm gonna hold it. One of the things is ABA therapy and respite care. So I've been doing some research and I've been talking to some people and they gave me, some resources I could use to kind of give me a hand with Jay's and just better his behavior, which is the ABA therapy. Then he also qualifies for respite care, which is somebody who will sit in for whatever amount of hours a week that the person or child qualifies for. And it started off good. What that lady was, the first lady was, she was sweet, but she just wasn't a good fit for the job. I'll just say that. And she was definitely not reliable, and communication was very poor. And I'm thinking about switching the company, but then it's like, really, I'm starting to just realize I'd rather do without, because I'm realizing that people's work ethic aren't the best these days, and what I don't want is just random people inside and out of my house. Because when it came to ABA therapy, Jay started with one person, but then she resigned from the whole company. She only got a chance to come to the house, I think, like 2 times. So that means a new person had to come out. You see, I don't want just, for one, I'm not even from this city or state, so I don't know these people. And it's already unfamiliar territory, even though, I've been here for a couple of years. But either way, I still wouldn't want that, even if I was in my hometown. So the second thing is, I don't know, it's just really bothering me, and I think it might be like an OCD kind of thing. And that's not to say I'm some kind of like clean freak or anything like that, but it's just certain things that I don't like. Like with the first respite care lady, the kids have their own bathroom, and it kind of bothered me not knowing if she squatted or sat on the toilet, because she didn't seem like the cleanest person, if I'm being honest. So, when she left, I would have to, clean the bathroom or whatever, just because, toddlers, they touch everything, So that kind of bothered me. And then she was a cigarette smoker, so it was like cigarette smoke would linger, like the smell would linger in the house even after she left. That bothered me too. So I had to constantly like wash the cover that I keep on the couch. The new ABA therapist, she's a sweetheart. She reminds me of a character, like her personality. She's very bubbly. She's a sweetheart. But I don't know. It's just, I don't think in-home ABA therapy is just for me, because I start to feel a little claustrophobic, because this house isn't as big as the last house, and hygiene is just very important to me. And it's just that personal space. Like, I was fixing the kids' plate. Now, mind you, it's only her second day. I was fixing the kids' plate over there by the stove, and I typically keep the remote above the stove, or like on the microwave, to keep it out of reach for Jace, because he can reach pretty high now. And she's wanting to put it up somewhere else, but She just reached over me and the food, talking like, and it was just like, dang, she didn't say excuse me. And I don't know why that bothered me, and I could be tripping, but it's just like, I'm not used to having somebody in my personal space like that and reaching over me. And me personally, I wouldn't reach over anybody's food or just them here without acknowledging or just waiting. So it was like kind of awkward for me. I don't know. It's messing with my head. And I'm also not really seeing the benefits of it right now. From what I've seen from what I've researched, found in my research as far as ABA therapy, I'm not seeing that being displayed. As far as the respite care, that was useful because it was like, okay, if I don't get to make it to the gym during the daytime, I know that I have somebody that's going to come for at least 2 hours Monday through Thursday night, and I can go to the gym and get me a workout in. But lately, I've been making sure that I go to the gym, during the week. During the daytime. So it doesn't really make me any difference. So I think I might end up canceling that. I'm just not feeling either one of them as well as I thought I would. I think my main focus right now is just my credit score is great. So I'm thinking it may just be time for me to go ahead and start looking for a bigger house, to get more space, and look for a house in an area where there is an ABA facility for Jace's age group. Or maybe a good school that allows ABA therapy in the school, because the ABA therapists can go to school, but the school that he goes to, they don't allow outside therapists to come inside. So there's a lot I gotta think about and orchestrate in my head. It's just overwhelming. I think that's why I'm aggravated. I'm just a little overwhelmed by a lot right now. But hopefully it's gonna be a good workout. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed because I feel myself getting a little teary-eyed just talking about this, because the list just goes on. And I understand this is a part of being an adult, but sometimes I just be ready to just have that breather, have a break, and not have to worry about or figure out certain things. And because when it comes to Jace, for sure, it's just me figuring it out. Really, when it comes to all three of them. Like my younger two, their dad is in their lives, but still, they're with me 90% of the time. So it's still me figuring out things on my own. But let me focus to get my head right for the gym. All right, so my workout went amazing. Lost my train of thought. My workout went good. I decided to go ahead and get my nails done because I'm looking a little rough, and I need to pour on myself a little bit because I'm looking a little. This one I melted, and then this one just broke. And yeah, I'm gonna go do that, and then after that, I'm gonna go buy myself some flowers. I also decided that because it's always so much on my mind and my thoughts move so fast, that I am going to start journaling through my laptop. I feel like I can type better. Well, faster, not better. So I'm gonna start doing that and trying to get better at brain dumping. So now I'm looking for, I may look for one, I don't know. I think I'm gonna find like a little swivel laptop thing, that you slide under the bed, so I don't have to bend my back over in an uncomfortable position in order to, be able to lean down. And I can do it comfortably from my bed when it comes to journaling, because I feel like you should be comfortable when it comes to journaling. So yeah, that's that. Bye. You didn't know, no. Yeah.
There's 2 no's now.
I wanna say happy birthday to you. I wanna say happy birthday to you. Huh?
Please.
You don't like my singing?
Yeah.
You don't like my singing?
A little bit.
You sound like a hater.
I mean a lot. Mommy, I like your thing a bunch.
That's all that matters because I was singing to you, birthday boy. You my twin. Oh my God, we got the same face.
Who?
Me and Nola got the same face.
With the glasses on?
No, not with the glasses on, but with the glasses off. Yeah, we like identical. That's creepy. Jace, come on, baby.
Well, you go ahead and pick what color you want.
I'm helping y'all.
What coloring? Oh, I already got coloring. That's all I'm missing. If you don't put decorations in it now.
Not yet. After we make it slime, then yeah, we'll put that. I'll be here to help. I'm so nervous.
Go ahead, Nola. All right, y'all. So today is Nolan's birthday. As you see, we went to the slime lab yesterday and had his cupcake and his donuts yesterday. But I'm going to blow up his balloons because yesterday everyone decided to be out of helium for some reason. So I'm gonna try a different store on this side of town and blow up his Spider-Man balloons, go get a dozen of donuts and bring it to his school. I was gonna get more than a dozen, but his teacher put me to the side was saying that she was gonna give him a box of donuts as well. And that's how you know that you have some amazing kids, when the teachers like fall in love with them. Like, that was sweet. That was like, we have to do something. Nolan was met with like so much love dropping him off at school by his teachers, and they were saying how much you're not supposed to be going. Don't blow the horn at me. He won't stop. He's gonna love that. You're so silly. All right, so that was adorable. I feel like that was special to him, and I'm glad that I did it and I was able to pull it off. Unfortunately, my schedule did not work out 100% as I planned because I had to reschedule Jason's OT from Tuesday morning to today, this morning at 8:45. I thought it was at 9 o'clock. And yeah, I wasn't gonna make it in time because he had a field trip that I didn't want him to miss at school. I hate for him to miss out on things like that. So when I called to see if it'll be okay, because we're not going to get there until about 9 o'clock, she was just saying that it'll be a pretty short session, and I don't think it's worth taking him out of school for a short session and then bringing him back to school. And it's already a half day. Fridays they get out of school at 12:30, so it seems pointless to me. So it was a win and a loss at the same time. So we'll start fresh next week. But I'm just gonna go home and I am going to cook me some breakfast and just probably study a little bit and relax until it's time to pick Jace up from school and figure out my lip because I think I burnt it yesterday when I was eating that damn lasagna soup. It just kind of swole up out of nowhere. It's not a fever blister, so probably put some ice on my lip. Yep. I tell you what, y'all. I'm trying to come back. I am very grateful for Jace's grandma because his dad is not in his life. And even his grandma, like me, his grandma, and a few of his aunties, we've had, altercations in the past, like physical. And not anything that I started. But I walked around with a lot of anger in my heart around that time. Like we had to go to court and everything, and I walked around with a lot of anger in my heart. But I learned why forgiveness is for you and not for the other person, and I feel like everybody has grown so much since that. Now, obviously, this was like at least 8 or 9 years ago. I'm not even gonna say 9, maybe 10 years ago, because I don't even think Jace was 1 years old. I'm not sure, but I don't know. She helps me out a lot. Being that they live about an hour and 30 minutes away, and she still cares about him enough to care about both of us, because she helps me out a lot to be able to drive halfway to the city that I stay in and get him and bring him back. Like we beat there, and then sometimes I might send some gas money to come all the way if I need to, and she'll do it, or if I need to, if they have something going on and I had to go further, I'll do it. Like, it's a very good system. And even on the days that it's time for him to come back, if I need to sleep in a little bit, or if I have to do hair or run a few errands, we just discuss what time is best to me. It's never like, oh, I need you to get here at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's just whatever time we agree on. And I love that. Like, it feels good. Like, I may not have like the big community that I desire to have, but that's important for me. And that just melted my heart. And I think what it was when she got him out the car, Jace runs off, as y'all seen probably in other clips. But excuse me, Jace runs off, and he tried to run off just then. A truck was coming, and I just seen the concern and love in her eyes as she hurried up and grabbed him, whatever, And then she just waved at us by, whatever. Waved at me by. And it was just like, dang, my baby's cared for. I love that.